Listen, I did a piece talking about the eclipse. Yeah, pardon me. I'm outside getting favor from the sun. Enjoying Earth. The one that everybody's so ready to leave. Like, I'm chilling so hard right now. Look how beautiful it is. I got a whole part to myself. Because divine love me and I needed some space, okay? So I'm sitting here thinking about all the things that people trying to do and people stressing out about. I'm going to tell you this much. No matter what happens tomorrow, I'm on duty. God told me to open a portal and sort out these energies and make sure anybody who's trying to break the cosmic law get dealt with. So we ain't got to worry about nothing too catastrophic happening. Some stuff are going to happen. It's allowed. But is it going to get like some whole end of the world type stuff? Nah, I won't allow it. Who am I to say that? I'm Maya. Y'all going to learn that after a while. So tomorrow, I'm telling you, look, CERN ain't nothing to worry about. They're trying to usher in, oh, somebody came to the park. Cool. They, look, it must be time for me to go, ain't it? I'm just kidding. I can share, I guess. Maybe I should proof them. Nah, okay. I behave. But CERN ain't nothing to worry about. They'll help ushering in the new energies, okay? Nobody has no reason to think that there's anything wrong with CERN or they're doing anything corrupt. It's just fear. They're working with unheard of energies. And, okay, how are we going to evolve if we don't bring in new concepts? And it's really not new. It's the old. Forgotten. That's what it really is. So then people say, oh, well, they got a statue of Lord Shiva in the front. And what did Shiva do that was so bad to make you think that it would be something negative? And I'm biased because I am Shiva incarnate, so yeah. And I know I'm not evil. I'm out here batting to save humanity and Earth realm and helping it evolve to the next level. It's going to be an intergalactic realm again. It used to be. And a lot of those entities that we see on ancient texts that look like humans actually wasn't human. It's a long story about that, but we'll talk about that another time. This ain't what humans used to look like when they were first created. I'll tell you that much. We look like Jinn. I'll tell you that much too. You have to keep up with me on Universal Thinker to know that whole story. I speak about it from time to time. And I'm writing a book, several books. The word got to get out. Back to eclipse. Okay, so CERN ain't nothing to worry about. Since I'm on portal duty tomorrow, most likely they're helping me. And everybody else who's on portal duty tomorrow. I can't speak for everybody else. I mind my own mind. I just know I got work to do. Now, the cross, the symbolism. Now, what we can expect, a flux in energy, yes. Outages in electronics, that seems fair. Will it be some earthquakes? Yeah, I mean, earthquakes been going up around everywhere, not just during the eclipse. They're doing it now, and more to come because the realm is expanding. It's literally growing. So, yeah, it's going to crack apart. The land is going to crack apart. I saw it a few months ago. One continent is going to become 5 pieces. And since I'm here in Georgia and my family is migrating here, my dragon family, that's what I'm talking about, and my initiated tribe, they are migrating here and a few other places too, so I know that where I am is safe. Exciting time. So could that initiate a big ass earthquake? Yeah. I can see that happening. Now, what about these triple moons and these multiple suns that people have been seeing, and it ain't even eclipse time? You thinking blue beam? I know it gotta be blue beam. Is it? Well, definitely some of the stuff we've been seeing is blue beam. But the thing about it is, those in charge of such deception are getting a little feel for themselves, because this thing go beyond them and their abilities and power. They don't have the ability to alter our electromagnetic field. They don't. So they kind of a little shook too. Like, who the hell did that now? Who ordered that? We didn't say. About the most they could do is project. They can't even duplicate the moon. So it has to be optical illusions on their part. Now, that's about the most that the elite or government can pull out. We don't have the scientific technology. We don't have that know-how yet. Even with galactic assistance, they would have to actually give us something to utilize. Now, people saying hazmat suits. Okay, this is something that's been brewing for a while. I saw the nuclear sign. I saw something about baby food. I saw some baby formula, to be more specific. And I remember the formula like a shortage a while back. And I don't know if it has something to do with that or not, but I think it's something up going on with that. Because I also saw one of the galactic councils, they was extracting lead from Earth, but they kept trying to blind me so that I couldn't see what they were doing with it. Oh, they've been on me hard. The Banshees, Hecate, all of them, that's her forte. I mean, we were buddies, but then, our agendas changed. Like, we ain't on the same team. We not enemies, we just got different agendas. And she was like, yeah, so she tried to scramble my signal. And it hurt, I ain't gonna lie, she got me one time. But since then, she had to have a whole basically army to try to scramble my signal. And about the most she could do is cause confusion. So once I realized what was going on, I put a stop to that. But it was still effective for the most part, because while I was too busy, doing my thing, canceling that out, whatever they were trying to hide had already passed, I'm sure. And so follow that lead. I don't think that has anything to do with the eclipse. I honestly don't. That's just something that we know is brewing. Everything ain't happening tomorrow. Now, they were talking about Nibiru. Well, let me explain something about the Earth round, first of all, so you can understand why I speak about this so confidently. We're encapsulated. The sun is on the outside. The stars and other realms are on the outside. We see it every night in the devoid space. That is all that is out there. There's no colors. There's no comics. There's no asteroids. Well, we know it's a comic because we seen it. Okay. The comets are right here on Earth. There are no asteroids. There's nothing from outside of Earth that can come crashing into Earth. If anything is on or in Earth that flying around in the sky, that means it's right here. It ain't in space. The moon isn't in space. It's in one layer of the electromagnetic field. So that's how I know that for it to appear to be three, it has to be a disturbance in the electromagnetic field, or some kind of duplication, like advanced optical illusion, to make it seem like there's three moons. Same thing with the sun. That sun anchors our whole galaxy. Another sun ain't just gonna pop out of nowhere or not look for, and that's something. Oh, that means just multiple timelines. But no, it's not. It's good theory. But I'm telling you, no, it's not. That's not how it works. It would, if there were other suns present, it would throw everything off. But I will say this. I will say this and take note. The moonlight does not come from the sun. We've been taught that. It don't even make sense. Like how? How so? It it don't make sense. So the sun just creep over and find the moon only half the time, but when it turned this way, it came from. I mean, it just the whole scientific approach don't make sense. I do because with the moon being in the realm and the sun being on the outside. So, but the light comes from what I call the second sun. It's not an actual sun, it's more of a beacon. It's a stargate. It used to be over Egypt. That was before the last pole shift. The poles are shifting again. So when I first saw the triple moons, I'm thinking, oh, that's another big polar shift. But when I saw the multiple suns, I'm like, wait a minute. Nah, it's more going on than just the polar shifts. So what I will say, future hints. I be making up words when I explain stuff. Future wise. You're going to see some strange things in the sky. The polar shifts it's already happening because we're getting ready to be in fifth density, right? It's happening. It's happening, y'all. Less than 3 years. It's going well. But that last oomph for the polar shifts, yeah, the sky going to get really weird. The lands are going to crack. There's going to be all kind of natural disturbances. Some places are going to be cold that used to be hot and vice versa. The second sun going to be visible. It may very well be back over Egypt. That part I don't know yet. But the whole thing is flipping. I did check with Divine though, and there's not going to be any flash freezing of any land that we already inhabit. The land only covers a very small fraction of how big Earth is. We only actually seen 10% of Earth, by the way. 30% of it is covered in ice. We just like a little on the corner of it. They're going in the way everything operates. It's layers of electromagnetic fields, and those fields turn different directions. And that's what creates the gravity too, because, I ain't finna, I'm rambling, I'm trying to be better at that. I'm about to tell you how the inside of Earth made now that it makes sense, okay? So, we don't have to worry about no asteroids. We don't have to worry about, now look, there are comets, like I said, in the field. Now, if the electromagnetic disturbance is high enough, I could see a comet falling, like maybe losing its momentum. Like if one of those layers stop and it loses momentum, it can come crashing down, okay? That's possible. Somebody said they gonna try to fire rockets at moon. Why are you messing with the moon? What the what? That's all I gotta say about that. Leave the moon alone. That ancient satellite been up there forever. It serves its purpose. It don't matter who put it up there. This is older than us. We do not, humans do not own Earth. I don't even know why that even became a thought. It wasn't put here for us. And we might come and gone before it end. Leave the moon alone. Divine order for it to be up there. And then when it's done this time, I'm sure it'll get destroyed when it's supposed to on its own. But too many species depends on its abilities. Y'all want to take down the moon? Okay, it's supposed to bring your energy down. Some things drive off of that. Like not us having our energy down, but the lower frequencies. We only time. Okay, this ain't got nothing to do with eclipse, but y'all, I'm gonna say it anyway. Lower frequencies are not bad. The only reason people fear them is because how they make you feel. It shows you a reflection of yourself. But if you encounter lower frequencies and you have you in peace and you have a bliss mindset, it don't phase you. It just feel more like I'm tired. Like you might want a little nap, might want you a Red Bull, cup of coffee, but you ain't crying, you ain't emotional, you ain't scared, you ain't have nightmares, none of that, because you took care of yourself. There's nothing to reflect back to you but how awesome you are. Okay, so stop blaming low vibe, low vibe. No, low vibe ain't got you feeling no way. It's like that's like saying, oh, alcohol makes you bad. No, alcohol bring out it lowers your inhibitions, and therefore that stuff was already in you. So if you are angry drunk, you a crybaby drunk, you like that anyway. That's just showing you what you need to really work on it inside. So what's the opposite? What you gonna do? You can stay sober. Yeah, now you just like ignoring the work that you need to do, or you can try to get high and be a fake bliss and try to be toxic positive. No, take a dose of that mirror. Look at it sometime. Feel better. Then you ain't gotta fear. Okay, back to this eclipse. Now, what was another theory? Nibiru. Okay. Now, I can't say that Nibiru don't exist, because I feel in my instinct that it does. But I don't see it as a realm. I see it as a ship. Now, they said the Nibiru behind the sun. Well, like I said, there's no colors in space. There's no red realm out there. There's for something that massive to come through, I could see it coming through a portal. I could see that. But it wouldn't be a planet. It would be a ship. So, yeah. Then there was talk about 3 days of darkness. I foresee that myself, but not during the eclipse. I see that when the poles shift. I may be wrong about the 3 days timing, 3 days of darkness, but from my knowledge, when the poles shift, the second sun reappear, the skies change, 3 days of darkness, and then I don't want to spoil the rest. So let's see. I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that's it. So at the end of the day, it comes down to this. I can't say what's going to happen. I have to cover the possibilities, what's possible to happen. The reason I don't know is because so many different layers of beings have intentions and plans and plotting on the eclipse. But everybody can't have their way now, can they? Some things are going to cancel out other things, and everybody got teams. So, like, how tough is your team? You a big hit or not? Or you just coming in hoping some shit? So, it really depends. So, all I can say is, which team are you on? What do you want to see happen? Put energy into that. Have a blessed one, y'all. Bye.